Tony T here with our MLB Pick Show here for Sunday's games. We have all 15 before games. Just a couple things. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Free MLB picks are updated all season long. Free picks every day from all the major sports. We also have NFL, college football, and more. It's a good time to subscribe. And also, if you want to support our channel, like the video, hit the thumbs up. We greatly appreciate it. Then visit Tony'sPicks.com. We're a multi-capper site showcasing our top cappers on our industry. Click the links to the hot cappers. Get signed up to a long-term pass. We got hot cappers up there like Hollywood Sam. Our VIP, our GM is doing great up there. We'll take a look at some of the NFL cappers performances here. Awesome here. Ben #1, Ramon's doing great. Hollywood Sam, Tiffany. Click the links and get signed up to one of their long-term passes. Of course, in MLB, I'm the top unit producer here in MLB for this season. So guys, get signed up to one of our long-term passes. As you can see here, we got some really good performers. Mindy's been hot in MLB as well. So is Tiffany. So click the links, get signed up. You'll find our premium picks at the top of the page. Drop down menus for our free picks. As you scroll, you'll find our latest premium picks. Each capper can designate one best bet per sport per day. You can see them up there on the site. Also, you can click the $15 premium pick. The cappers can also designate one of their premium picks as a $15 premium pick to showcase their service to you guys. And our promo code, you can save 20% off all premium pick packages. When you use that promo code TonyT at checkout, you can access our page by clicking the link in the description. Click the All Cappers tab, get signed up. We also love to hear from you guys, so post your picks in the comments below. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get this one started. Twins and Tigers MLB pick here for Sunday. Simeon Woods Richardson expected to start for Minnesota. Richardson makes his MLB debut. He's had 7 starts in AAA with an ERA of 2.21, whip of .86. The right-hander allowed 9 earned runs with 38 strikeouts in 36 2/3 innings. Joey Wentz will start for Detroit. Wentz in 6 starts produced an ERA 3.54, whip of 1. The left-hander fans 20%, 8% walks. The ground ball is coming in at 39%, .64 home runs per 9 innings. Tigers even this series with a 3-2 win. Detroit has won 7-8. Twins 31-46 on the road. Detroit bullpen past 10 games, ERA 3.05. The player will be Detroit in this one. Phillies and Nationals MLB pick here for Sunday. Zach Wheeler will start for Philadelphia. Wheeler in 25 starts, ERA 2.92, whip of 1.06. The right-hander has a strikeout rate of 26%, about 6% walks. The ground ball is coming in at 46%, .79 home runs per 9 innings. Patrick Corbin will be the starter for Washington. Corbin starts in 30 games, ERA 6, whip of 1.66. The left-hander is striking out 18%, about 7% walks. The ground ball is 44%, 1.65 home runs per 9 innings. A FIP of 4.84, an indicator of dropping ERA based on his advanced numbers. The team split their doubleheader on Saturday, and now Philadelphia has won 2 of 3 in this series. Nationals have lost 6 of 9, losing the run line in each loss. Past 10 games, Washington hitting .224. Washington 19-36 of the run line against home run hitting teams, averaging 1.25 home runs per game or greater the past 2 seasons. Team record behind Corbin on the run line, 9-21, facing teams that average 4.5 runs per game or greater the past 2 seasons. The player will be Philadelphia, the run line, -1.5 runs at -135. Orioles and Yankees MLB pick here for Sunday. It will be Kyle Bradish to start here for Baltimore. Bradish starts in 22 games, ERA 5.11, whip of 1.39. The right-hander is striking out 22%, 8.5% walks. The ground ball is 45%, 1.36 home runs per 9 innings. Chichi Gonzalez to start for the Yankees. Gonzalez in 6 appearances, ERA near 7, whip of 1.53. The right-hander is pitching to 15% strikeouts, high contact, 5% walks. The ground balls are coming in at 43%, 2.45 home runs per 9 innings. Yankees even this series after their 8-0 win. Orioles 32-18 to the over against good teams with 540 to 620 win percentage during the second half of the season. Past 10 games, Orioles bullpen and ERA 6.53. The play here will be Orioles and Yankees over 7 runs. Red Sox and Blue Jays MLB pick here for Sunday. Michael Wacha, the starter for the Red Sox. Wacha in 22 starts, ERA 3, whip of 1.09. The right-hander is fanning 20%, 6% walks. The ground ball is 41%, 1.09 home runs per 9 innings. A FIP of 3.89, an indicator of a rising ERA based on his numbers. Kevin Gausman will start for Toronto. Gausman in 30 starts, ERA 3.30, whip of 1.23. The veteran striking out 28%, 3.9% walks. The ground ball is 39%, 0.79 home runs per 9 innings. A FIP of 2.41 suggests a drop in ERA if form holds. Blue Jays have won both games in this series after their 10-0 win. Team record behind Waka, 16-5, facing teams that strike out 7 or greater times per game this season. Team record behind Gausman, 13-15 as a home favorite of -110 or greater the past 2 seasons. The player will be on Boston at +160. Royals and Guardians MLB pick here. This one is on Sunday. Max Castillo, the starter for KC. Castillo in 13 appearances in ERA 4.98, whip of 1.25. The right-hander is fanning 22%, 9% walks. The ground ball rate of 49%, 1.57 home runs per 9 innings. Shane Bieber will get the start for Cleveland. Bieber 30 starts, and Bieber here in 30 starts has an ERA of 2.91, whip of 1. The right-hander has a strikeout mark of 25%, 4.6% walks. The ground ball is 47%, 0.83 home runs per 9 innings. KC even this series with a 7-1 win to break a 4-game losing streak. Guardians had won 8 of 9 prior to the loss. Cleveland 42-29 to the run line against a losing team during the second half of the season. Past 10 games, Guardians bullpen ERA 1.57. The play here will be Cleveland the run line -1.5 runs at +105. Marlins Brewers MLB pick here for action on Sunday. Pablo Lopez, the starter for Miami. Lopez in 31 starts, ERA 3.90, whip of 1.18. The right-hander is striking out 23%, 7% walks. The ground ball is dealt at 46%, 1 home run per 9 innings. Freddie Peralta will start for Milwaukee. Peralta has worked 17 games, ERA 3.77, whip of 1.07. The right-hander has a strikeout mark of 27%, 9% walks. His ground balls are 40%, 0.73 home runs per 9 innings. Miami's won 2 of 3 in this series after their 4-3 win. Brewers have lost 4 of 6. Past 10 games, the Brewers hitting .216 against right-handers. Milwaukee. Now looking at Milwaukee here, under in 9 of 10. Marlins 40-27 to the under against teams hitting .250 or worse this season. Brewers 16-6 to the under as a home favorite of -175 to -250 this season. The play here, Miami and Milwaukee, under 7. Rays and Astros MLB pick here for Sunday. Corey Kluber to start for Tampa Bay. Kluber in 30 starts in ERA 4.36, whip of 1.21. The veteran fans 20%, 3% walks. The ground ball is dished at 36%, 1 home run per 9 innings. A FIP of 3.53, an indicator of a dropping ERA based on his form. Luis Garcia, the starter for Houston. Garcia starts in 27 games, ERA 3.81, whip of 1.15. The right-hander has a strikeout mark of 24%, 7.5% walks. The ground ball is coming in at 37%, 1.4 home runs per 9 innings. Rays even this series with a 2-1 win. Past 10 games, Rays hitting .204 against right-handers. Astros 98-55, facing teams striking out 7 or greater times during the season. The play here will be Houston at -165. Pirates and Cardinals MLB pick here for action on Sunday. Ronzi Contreras, the starter for Pittsburgh. Contreras in 20 appearances, ERA 3.72, whip of 1.26. The right-hander is fanning 22%, 9.5% walks. The ground ball is coming at 37%, 1.17 home runs per 9 innings. Adam Wainwright will start for St. Louis. Wainwright 31 starts, ERA 3.51, whip 1.27. The veteran a strikeout mark of 18%, 6.5% walks. The ground ball is 44% with 0.72 home runs per 9 innings. Cardinals have won both games in this series after their 13-3 win. Past 10 games, Cardinals hitting .208 against right-handers and the Pirates .217. Cardinals 35-20 to the under, facing teams hitting .250 or worse the second half of the season. The play here will be Pittsburgh and St. Louis under 7. Reds, Cubs, MLB pick here for action on Sunday. Chase Anderson to start for Cincinnati. Anderson has 7 appearances, posted an ERA 4.70, whip of 1. The right-hander is striking out 25%, 12% walks. The ground ball rate is 50%, 1.17 home runs per 9 innings. Marcus Stroman will start for Chicago. Stroman in 24 starts, an ERA 3.66, his whip 1.15. The right-hander a strikeout mark of 20%, 6.5% walks. The ground balls 51%, 1.09 home runs per 9 innings. Cubs win both games this series with a 2-1 win. Chicago has won 6 straight and 9 of 10. Reds have lost 8 of 9. Past 10 games, Cincinnati batting 164 against right-handers. The Cubs bullpen an ERA of 1.77 in that span. The play here will be on the Cubs, the run line, minus 1/2 runs at plus 134. Diamondbacks and Giants, MLB pick here for action on Sunday. Zach Davies will be the starter for Arizona. Davies in 26 starts, ERA 4.18, whip of 1.29. The right-hander is striking out 18%, 8.5% walks. The ground ball is 43%, 1.46 home runs per 9 innings. A FIP of 4.82 indicates a rise in ERA possible based on his form. Sean Shell here, the starter for San Francisco. Shell appeared in 7 games, ERA 7.20, whip of 1.80. The right-hander a strikeout mark of 20%, 7.5% walks. The ground ball 61%, 1.35 home runs per 9 innings. A FIP of 4.24 suggests a drop in ERA based on his advanced numbers. Diamondbacks even this series with their 8-4 win. Giants had won 8 of 9 prior to that defeat. Past 10 games, San Francisco hitting 278, Arizona 18-56 on the road against the NL West the past 2 seasons. The player will be on San Francisco at minus 110. Rangers, Angels, MLB pick here for action on Sunday. Tyson Miller will start for Texas. Miller in 3 appearances allowed 6 earned runs, 5 walks, and 6 2/3 innings. In 29 AAA appearances, the right-hander compiled an ERA of 4.52 with whip of 1.47. He had 114 strikeouts in 89 2/3 innings. Tucker Davidson to start for the Angels. Davidson in 11 appearances, an ERA 6.80, whip of 1.70. The lefty is striking out. Is pitching to contact here with a strikeout mark of 13.5% and also 13.5% walks. The ground balls dished at 42%, 1.13 home runs per 9 innings. Angels have won both games this series after the 3-2 win for their 6th straight win. Rangers have lost 7 of 8. Past 10 games, Rangers hitting 208, the Angels 272. The Angels bullpen ERA 2.90 over the span. Texas 18-35 facing a team that allows 4.4 runs or less per game, and this is during the second half of the season. Rangers 15-33 when they're lying on the road between plus 125 and minus 125. This is over the past 2 seasons. The play here will be the Angels minus 116. Rockies and Dodgers, MLB pick here for action on Sunday. German Marquez will start for Colorado. Marquez in 30 starts, ERA 5.12, whip of 1.39. The right-hander a strikeout mark of 19%, 8% walks. The ground balls 47%, 1.54 home runs per 9 innings. Tyler Anderson, the starter for the Dodgers. Anderson 29 appearances, ERA 2.54, whip of 1. The left-hander is fanning 18.5%, 5% walks. The ground balls 40%, 0.67 home runs per 9 innings. A FIP of 3.35, an indicator of rising ERA based on his form. Dodgers have won all 2 in this series with their 6-4 win. Rockies have lost 7 straight, 9 of 10. Past 10 games, Rockies hitting 226 and a bullpen ERA 7.75. Dodgers bullpen in this period 1.85. Team record behind Anderson, 20-7 to the run line against a team that averages 7 strikeouts or more per game this season. The player will be the Dodgers, the run line, minus 1/2 runs at minus 135. Athletics and Mariners, MLB pick here for Sunday. James Caprillion will start for Oakland. Caprillion in 25 starts, an ERA 4.43, whip of 1.38. The right-hander is striking out 16.5%, 10% walks. The ground balls 37%, 1.13 home runs per 9 innings. Robbie Ray will be the starter for Seattle. Ray starts in 31 games, ERA 3.58, whip of 1.17. The veteran a strikeout rate of 28%, 8% walks. The ground balls 40%, 1.42 home runs per 9 innings. Mariners have won both games of this series after their 5-1 win. Athletics have lost 8 of 9 and under in all 5 games on this road trip. Past 10 games, Oakland hitting 197 against lefties. Oakland 31-19 to the under, facing a team that allows 3.9 runs or fewer per game this season. Caprillion 11-3 to the under the second half of this season. The play here will be on Oakland and Seattle to go under total of 7 runs. White Sox, Padres, MLB pick here for Sunday. Lance Lynn, the starter for Chicago. Lynn, 20 starts, ERA 4.16, whip of 1.16. He'll strike out mark here of 24%, the right-hander for the right-hander, and a 3.5% walk rate. The ground ball is 41%, 1.41 home runs per 9 innings. Blake Snell, the starter for San Diego. Snell in 23 starts, an ERA 3.47, whip of 1.23. The left-hander, an elite strikeout mark here, 32%, 9.7% walks. His ground balls are 37%, 0.74 home runs per 9 innings. A FIP of 2.75, an indicator of a drop in ERA if this form holds. Padres even this series with a 5-2 win that broke a 3-game losing streak. Past 10 games, the White Sox hitting just 199 and a bullpen ERA of 4.40. Chicago 14-34 past 2 seasons on the road, facing a good team with a 540 to 620 win percentage. The play here will be on San Diego at -156. Mets and Braves, MLB pick here for action on Sunday night. Chris Bassett will be the starter here for the Mets. Bassett in 29 starts, ERA 3.27, whip of 1.13. The right-hander is striking out 22.5%, 6% walks. The ground ball is 49%, 0.91 home runs per 9 innings. Charlie Morton here gets the start for Atlanta, fresh off his contract extension here with it for next year, and then a team option the following year. Morton in 30 starts produces an ERA 4.29, whip of 1.20. The veteran a strikeout rate of 28%, about 9% walks. The ground ball is dished at 40%, 1.40 home runs per 9 innings. Atlanta has won the first 2 in this series with their 4-2 win. They've won 6 of 7. Past 10 games, Mets hitting .212 against right-handers, and the Braves bullpen an ERA of 1.06. Braves 85-37 as a favorite of -110 or higher this season. The play here will be on Atlanta at -126. Hey, that was our MLB Pick Show here for Sunday. Make sure you like, subscribe, set notifications. Lots of free picks on the channel today with NFL up there as well. And our live show, The Morning Steam, 9 a.m. Eastern Time, about a little more than an hour from now. So make sure you tune into that with Ramon and Mindy.